John, the new season's finally here. Just how much are you, the players and your coaching staff, looking forward to getting underway officially this summer?
Oh, the start of the season is always really exciting, but in terms of the preparation and what's happened this year, the expectations are even higher. It's been a long trying winter, I'm sure, as for many people. So for the lads, they're absolutely desperate to get back and play.
And if we look back at pre-season from an under-18's point of view, it's been a completely different schedule to normal. Can you just tell the Durham members a bit about how different it's been from a point of view from a coach and a player?
Well, the academy this year, they've been lucky really to be classed in the elite bracket by the government, and so their practice has been allowed to continue on a one-to-one individual basis, which is largely how the players would have trained in any case. I suppose this year there was a bit of an unintended bonus that because the lads weren't at school, they were actually available during the day, or because they were doing school remotely and at home, they could get to practice. And we were fortunate that South Northumberland, their indoor school wasn't open, so we were able to use that pretty much unchallenged and use it whenever we wanted. So it was actually quite a good winter for the lads fortunate enough to be in the academy. The group that fall just outside the academy, the under-18s and the lads that might look to come on the next couple of years, I think their preparations have been severely impacted. They're in the recreational bracket and haven't been able to train. So the junior squads and those lads have unfortunately had a pretty fallow time and have been unable to practice.
And last year it was completely different in terms of playing friendlies against local counties. This year it's looking a bit more positive with the ECB competitions back in place. Just how good is it that the county age group teams and the academy under-18s can now play games in the ECB competition against competitive counties?
Oh, it's absolutely vital for the lads. They look forward to playing these matches. They look forward to seeing how good they are comparing themselves against their peers from other counties. So the fact that it's a proper competition again, I think, gives it that extra edge and that extra boost for the young lads to test themselves.
You alluded to it earlier, the younger age group teams haven't been able to train over the winter. Just how much of a setback is that for them, and kind of what's being done to make sure that they haven't missed out on any cricket coming ahead to the summer? Yeah,
I think it's the same for everyone. You know, it's not as if our youngsters are more disadvantaged to the Yorkshire youngsters, so it's just what it is. You know, there's bigger things at play, and you know, it's been a tough time for a lot of people, so cricket gets put on the back burner. We've been really fortunate, although it's been really cold the last few weeks, to get access to the nursery ground, and all of the squads have come back and started training, all the boys and girls squads. So they've had a pre-season of sorts, and what you hope is that they pick up where they left off 2 years ago, really. But there will be an effect. Exactly what that effect is over the course of time, we'll just have to wait and see.
And sticking on the nursery ground front, fantastic to see that's now making huge developments.
Oh, it's absolutely, I mean, it's brilliant. It's fabulous for the young lads. Vic and the ground staff have done a superb job getting it from its position when it was laid to usable now, and out there last week practicing, fielding. It's just, you know, a different class. You know, the lads will be able to prepare, and the girls will be able to prepare like you'd expect them to be able to.
And just finally, 100 starts this summer. We've got two former academy graduates, Brad and Carson Matthew Potts, picked up to play in the 100. Just how good will that be for them to be playing on the biggest stage this summer?
I think it's really exciting for them. It's lovely to have fellas moving forward in the game, both internationally and on the domestic level. And for the 100 competition, it hopefully brings a new audience to the game, as it's designed to do, and certainly opens out a new avenue for local young cricketers to move forward and make a decent way in the game.